Hi, my name is Carlos Antonio Robles Carrero, and today we will be talking about learning objects and their impact on virtual teaching as part of a requirement for the course, Platforms and Learning Objects on Virtual Teaching. Natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, and tsunamis are devastating to nations whose economies have collapsed or are just a few steps from bankruptcy. Many of these nations look for creative ways of serving the public in the calmest ways so that people do not panic, while at the same time trying to deal with the economic struggles. Educational institutions might be compared to this same situation that we just described. Institutions of higher education have had to look for creative ways of providing great educational offers while at the same time trying to stay afloat in this ever-changing economic landscape. One of the instruments that can help is learning objects. After watching this presentation, viewers will be able to define what a learning object is, identify who coined the term learning objects, and also identify the most important aspects of learning objects and their impact on virtual teachings. According to the University of Sydney, a learning object is or can be defined as a digital, self-contained, and reusable entity with a clear educational purpose with at least 3 internal and editable components: content, learning activities, and elements of context. The term learning object was coined by Wayne Hodgins when he named one of his working groups, and eventually it was used widely in the computer-mediated learning field and content creation. According to Christopher Pappas, there are 9 characteristics to consider in a learning object. They are that they have to be text-centered, multi-purpose, support its learning objectives, contain metadata, easily adaptable, cohesive, compatible, bite-sized e-learning content, and the complete package. This is a term that the author used to describe the assessment in the learning object. Modern institutions of higher learning benefit from learning objects because it is able to do the following: develop and deploy learning content efficiently and quickly, deliver content between LMS, which means learning management systems, LCMS, learning content and management systems, or any other e-learning platforms, and reduce content development, maintenance, time, and delivery costs. Some studies have even found not only students but also teachers demonstrate a positive attitude towards learning objects and are welcome in the classroom. It is also explained that by having this attitude, class participation and scores tend to go higher, making them very efficient in the classrooms. During this presentation, we have defined and explained the term learning objects and how they have impacted virtual teaching. By having these reusable learning objects, attention has risen and costs for the institutions have dropped. In a time where institutions are struggling with low enrollment numbers, hearing that these learning objects lower cost and rise the students' attention is a heaven-sent message. Thank you for watching.